I hacked the Pentagon for self-incriminating evidence of Republican-manufactured white powder pestilence, Marine Corps flak vest with the guns and ammo, spitting bars like a demon stuck inside a piano.
YouTube salute! All this talk about war. So let's get into Akala, World's War. Man, I love some Akala. He's a Pan-Africanist, UK hip-hop rapper, scholar. Guy is everything, and I salute him. He's going to break down World's War. Let's go, Akala.
The World's War, 1884. History is written by the winners, true. Sometimes the heroes are of another hue, another religion, another point of view. Are they remembered at all? By who? The World's War, 1884. Scramble for Africa, height of imperial force. European armies go and conquer the globe with a gentleman's agreement to not kill off their own. So massacres in the Congo, all the dead at Amritsar, ain't nothing wrong though. Some are less dead than others, you know why. It's the same in the grave as it is in this life. The lower grade races, subject people, have a different heaven and hell that's less equal. In the same way, we choose to remember who to lionize and who to forget altogether. Not based upon the sacrifice that they made, but upon the prejudices of the time and the place. So Chinese workers on the Western Front, they dug trenches and then filled in the graves and made their way.
Okay, let's pause it so far. So let's break down the first part of verse 1. So he's talking about in 1884, there was the Berlin Conference where all the European nations met. And at that time, they figure out which parts of Africa they wanted to actually go and colonize. This is what he's talking about. So he talks about at that time that massacres that happened in Congo, if you didn't know about, there was like King Leopold II. He massacred 15 million Congolese people. You don't know about that, please read about that. So many other massacres and atrocities happen in Africa that is left out in history because they don't want to talk about it. They want to talk about what they want to talk about. So whoever's the author, the narrator, is going to actually direct the story. This is what he's breaking down so far. So let's keep going.
Carving engraving on shell casings, fade from the story as we tell it today. And gas made its way across the battlefield, choking North Africans fighting for France. They were French enough to die for the flag, but reconcile with history, it seems that we can't. The process of forgetting started at the beginning, because of the discomfort of who it was that was winning. History is written by the winners, true. Sometimes.
Okay, y'all, so this is what else he's saying in the other part of verse 1. He talks about carved engravings of shell casings, made from the story as well, they tell it today, and get it made their way across the battlefield, choking North Africans fighting for France. They were French enough to die for the flag. So I said, North Africans was actually dying because the French was colonizing countries in North Africa. But reconcile with history, it seems to be we can't process the forgetting started at the beginning. So our process is not like, we're not remembering this information. So it's all like, you know, what is this? It's all new to us when it's actually coming up. Also discomfort for who was trying to win. So who was trying to win? We was trying to, our people, well, I'm talking about African people, descendants, were trying to fight just to keep their land, you know. But the colonizers coming in, they was fighting actually just because they wanted to control the wealth, the land, the resources. They wanted power. Keep going. And like he said in the chorus, history is written by the winners. True, sometimes though, heroes are another hue. So even though the winners might win as far as the same time, but there's heroes that's never forgotten.
So heroes are of another hue, another religion, another point of view. Are they remembered at all? By who? History is written by the winners. True. Sometimes though heroes are of another hue, another religion, another point of view. Are they remembered at all? By who? When you have an empire of inferior creatures, what happens when you need them to die like real people? Through the training and the sacrifice might end up believing that they are equal. Go back to the land of the savages, unwilling for subordination for people that they were killing. Quickly they erased them, unmarked grazed them, disavowed them of any idea that things were changing. The wrong people that fought for the British flag were not invited to the victory parade. Did the same work, fought in the same war, never got the same bonus when Armistice Day came. Black Americans, and segregated units with German POWs treated better than them. Go back to.
All right, y'all. So let's break down verse 2. For the first part, he said, having an empire of inferior creatures. What happens when you need them to die like real people? Though the training and sacrifice might end up believing they are equal, for subordination, for people that are willing to be killing this value, but any idea of men were changing. The wrong people that fought for the British flag. So he's saying there's wrong people that fought for the British flag. Some people think they fought for the right flag, but they actually did it. Because the other flag you should have been fighting for, which is the real liberation, not for the country that actually don't care for you. Black Americans in segregated unions. Now he's talking about war. In World War II, you had Black Americans. It was actually in segregated units. Like, Black soldiers didn't have the treatment they had as white soldiers in World War I and in World War II. In the Civil War also, the Revolutionary War, the list goes on and on and on. They didn't start giving some type of better treatment maybe until maybe Vietnam, quote unquote. Keep going.
America, Jim Crow and lynching that will greet them when the war ends. Red summer, domestic terrorism put them back in a place. Vigilante mobs, clan and the police collaborate while the state look the other way. Liverpool and Cardiff, Barry, London and Glasgow. After the war, similar terrorism war broke. Hierarchy supposed to be eternal, and for that it could never be forgiven.
Okay, y'all, so let's break down part 2 of verse 2. So he's, like I said, the Black Americans with the German POWs treated better than them. So the German prisoner of wars was getting better treatment than Black Americans. And this is facts, y'all. Trust me, because I have a degree in Africana studies and I'm a Pan-Africanist, and I've been studying this stuff since undergrad and graduate school. So go back to America, Jim Crow and lynching, Jim Crow black clothes, what we're talking about now, will greet them when the war ends. Yeah, they'll get greeted, but that's it. But they'll still get treated like second-class citizens when they came back home. Vigilante mobs, Clinton and the police collaborate with the state, look at the other way. So all the bigot, racist groups in America still went against Black Americans coming home. And after the war, similar terrorism, war broke, hierarchy supposed to be eternal, and that could never be forgotten. So even though Black Americans and all these troops come back home to America, you still got to deal with terrorism in your own country, man. Facts.
History is written by the winners, true. Sometimes the heroes are of another hue. Another religion, another point of view. I don't remember the two, by who? History is written by the winners, true. Sometimes the heroes are of another hue. Another religion, another point of view. I don't remember the two, by who?
Okay, so the war of territorial control has shaped how we live today. Akala, everything he's talking about is true. If you don't know about like history, anything about history, and like I said, he's only talking about the history that happened within the African perspective. So we're talking about the colonization in Africa, the whole continent. We're talking about, the discrimination against Black Americans throughout war, post-war, their living situation, Jim Crow, Black Code, civil rights, Black Power movement, then everything led into the crack epidemic, so on and so forth. Like, we can break this down over and over and over, but this is just actually a clip note what he's talking about. There's actually more, and I would recommend if you check out some great books so you can kind of understand more about war. If I had to recommend a book, what book would I recommend? Damn. I got so many books on my shelf, but if I was you, I would just read Huey P. Newton, Revolutionary Suicide. That's one. Read Frantz Fanon. Frantz Fanon is good. The Wretch of the Earth. You would like that book. You will also like to read, check out King Leopold. King Leopold book is actually great because it's really his biography of the accounts of what happened in Congo. So there's a lot of great books. You want to check out Kwame Nkrumah. You want to check out Amilcar Cabral. There's so many books I can name. I can go list on and on, but there's different books you can have a better understanding. You want to also check out The Secret Relationships Between Blacks and Jews, Volume 1, 2, and 3. Those are just a couple of books. So let me know what you think about this video and this song. Post your comment below. Hope smash Black Panther, the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you'd like to support and donate to the channel, I have Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, StreamYards, Patreon also now. So check out my Patreon account. Just go down, press join. It will direct you to the Patreon link website. Till next time, peace.